Good morning, children. Hope all of you are fine. In the previous class, we have discussed about the land use pattern and land degradation. Today, we will discuss about the soil, factors of soil formation and degradation of soil and conservation measures. First about soil. What is soil? The thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth is called soil. The thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth is called soil. Soil is made up of organic matter, minerals and weathered rocks found on the earth. Soil is made up of organic matter, minerals and weathered rocks found on the earth. The right mix of minerals and organic matter make the soil fertile. Do you know what is weathering? The breaking up and decay of exposed rocks by temperature changes, frost action, plants, animals and human activity is called weathering. The breaking up and decay of exposed rocks by temperature changes, frost action, plants, animals and human activity is called weathering. In short, it is the process through which the rocks are broken into small pieces as a result of the temperature, cold, plants, animals and human activity. Let's see the soil profile. The top part of the soil means topsoil contains humus and vegetation. Humus means the organic component of the soil formed by the decomposition of leaves and other plant material by soil microorganisms. Next, we can see subsoil with sand, silt and clay. Then, under that, weathered rock material. And at last, we can see the parent rock. This is soil profile. Next, we will discuss about the factors of soil formation. The major factors of soil formation are the nature of the parent rock and the climatic factors. So, what are the major factors of soil formation? Nature of the parent rock and the climatic factors. Parent rock means from which rock the soil is formed through the process of weathering. The parent rock determines the color, texture, chemical properties, mineral content and permeability of the soil. Next factor that influence soil formation is climate. Then how does it affect the soil formation? Climatic factors such as temperature and rainfall influence the rate of weathering and humus formation. So, how does climate affect soil formation? Climatic factors such as temperature and rainfall influence the rate of weathering and humus formation. And the next factor that influence soil formation is relief. Altitude and slope determines the accumulation of soil. Here, altitude means height and slope of a place determines the accumulation of soil in that place. The next factor that influence soil formation is flora, fauna and microorganism. Flora means natural vegetation or plants. Fauna means wildlife or animals. So all these three affect the rate of humus formation. Another factor that affects soil formation is time. It determines the thickness of the soil profile. Our next topic is soil conservation measures. Soil erosion and depletion are the major threats to soil as a resource. Both human and natural factors can lead to degradation of soils. Factors which lead to degradation are deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizers or pesticides, or landslides and floods. Let's discuss some measures of soil conservation. First one, mulching. In this method, we can see the bare ground between plants is covered with layer of organic matter like straw. It helps to retain soil moisture. Next method is contour barriers. Here, stone, grass and soil are used to build barrier along the contours. Next method is rock dam. Here, rocks are piled up to slow down the flow of water. And another one, terrace farming. Broad flat steps or terraces are made on the steep slopes so that flat surfaces are available to grow crops. They reduce surface runoff and soil erosion. Next method is intercropping. Different crops are grown in alternate rows and are sown at different times to protect the soil from rainwash. And next method, contour ploughing. Ploughing parallel to contours of a hill slope to form a natural barrier for water to flow down the slope. And next method is shelter belts. In the coastal and dry regions, row of trees are planted to check wind movement to protect soil cover. So, what are the different methods of soil conservation? Mulching, rock dam, contour barrier, contour ploughing, terrace farming, intercropping and shelter belts are the different methods of soil conservation. Let me conclude today's session. I hope all of you have understood the content clearly. For your reference, I have uploaded the URL. Go through it. Notes are also attached along with this. Take it down. A test question paper is also there. Try it yourself. Thank you.